We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support here above the 433 area. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:50 a.m. it sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness down 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, fighting to hold support above the 433 area. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:50 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness down 42 vision, and put options went up 70% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index. As I stated earlier, fighting to hold support here and doing a full transition so far from bright green bars to red bars in today's volatility, and trying to come back up so far to dark green bars. In the last piece missing would be bright green. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, getting its first bear indicator since way down here at the bull indicator from 411. Full strength there all last week, and it hit highs up here of 436, and it continues to reject that area. Seems like a strong resistance, and right now it is trying to come back up towards it in the second half of the day, and it's going to be crucial and critical for the inflows to follow, right? Which we're going to take a look at here in today's video in just a moment. But quickly, that bear indicator got canceled by another bull indicator at the 434 level, and that's not that far off of where support was found in today's volatility, right? It double bottomed here and pushed itself back up at around the 433.80 area, above the 433.50, and here it is trying to get back above 435. And we need to talk about what key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, right? So here we are with the bull indicator on the 30-minute. In the bigger picture on the 1 hour, the bull indicator is still in effect since down here at the 413 level. Full strength here still even within the volatility, it has bright green bars here of full strength on 42 vision. No red bars just yet. No bear indicator in the bigger picture, right? So we need to look at the inflows if they follow, which we're going to pull up and take a look at as well. Now, in the volatility, we could see how a bear indicator popped up at the 435 level. It dropped all the way down to the 430 area, and a bull indicator popped back up here at 434, not that far off of where things found support today, right? Now, it's under a bear indicator in the volatility again here at around 435 area, and you could see how things are slowing down there at this level, and this is going to be a crucial area of resistance in the volatility of the 15-minute, and if it could continue pushing up higher to continue this transition from the dip area into rip areas of dark green and bright green bars, in the process, it's going to be crucial for this bear indicator to get canceled with a possible bull indicator, and the inflows will need to follow. So on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, it is under a bull indicator, but on the 15-minute here in the volatility, it is under a bear indicator here at the 435 area, and things have slowed down here as it tried coming back up. It's going to be a crucial level to not ignore here in the volatility going into the after hours and going into tomorrow. And I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows, so we could go ahead and pair it up with what's going on within the chart. So here we are with outflows. They began on Friday in the after hours, and we talked about how important it was to watch this. And the reason why the chart has not completely collapsed is that in the bigger picture on the 1 hour, the outflows have not completely crossed. They began, but it has not crossed the midpoint to the downside. In the bigger picture, it is still sitting at inflows, even though they're red, of 0.53, and it's going to be crucial and critical here on the 1 hour to justify any strength to the upside and trying to break through that resistance of 435 with real strength for this to switch from red to green, push upwards away from the midpoint. Now, if we go ahead and look at this within the volatility of the 30-minute, we could see that outflows did cross here in the second half of the day, and even in the pre-market as it tried bringing itself back up in the open. That tight consolidation and back and forth was trying to hold itself up until those outflows crossed, and also that bear indicator at that 435 area in the volatility popped up, and we could see those outflows dominating here for most of the day. Now, something that's very interesting is the inflows are trying to pick back up in the volatility of the 15-minute, and they've slowed down here on the 30-minute, and it's going to be crucial for this to push back up, switch from red to green, get back over the midpoint, and on the 15-minute and 5-minute, hold strength, right? The 5-minute, it's back up, it's fighting to stay above it, and in the 15-minute, it is getting closer to the midpoint, and this is what I'm going to be watching very carefully here into the end of the day in the after hours and going into tomorrow in the volatility. Could this inflow continue its strength and break through the midpoint and try to roll that strength over into the 30-minute chart? Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And the first support level I would not ignore is the 435.50 area. If that gets broken through and these outflows continue to the downside here on the 30-minute and also on the 15-minute, it goes ahead and switches from green to red, pulling away from the midpoint. Then the next support level I'll be watching is the 431 area, especially if those outflows continue to pull down lower and if it continues with that strength of weakness and roll it over into the 1 hour. I'll be watching the 428 area. Now we could see that in the live action here, it's back above the 435 area. Inflows are picking back up on the 1 hour. On the 30-minute, it just crossed. And on the 15-minute as well, it's back above the midpoint, and I'm going to be watching this very carefully going into tomorrow if it can continue pushing up. And the first resistance is the 436 area. Then above that is 438, and then I'll be watching the 440 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're coming back up on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute, and on the 1 hour. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.